why would they make this? Made out of snail secretion. Ugh. If you have dry skin, no hunty, put it down. Hey guys, it's Lu here. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, as you guys have probably read from the title, I have basically tried every single product from Cosrx, apart from like 5 products which I will list down below. And I thought I would share my thoughts on these products with you guys. Now, I did consider going over the whole products, like reviewing everything, but then I didn't want to kill myself filming the video. So I thought I would just provide you guys a brief summary, tell you guys the products that I absolutely love and products that didn't really work for me. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Your girl did spend a lot of time preparing for this video. Cosrx is indeed a brand that is very well known now. It's very popular. It is one of my favorite brands. Not only is it affordable, but it's pretty straightforward and there's no like fringes or frillies around it. And having tried every single product for about like good 3 months, another thing that I've noticed is that most of these products are very hydrating without any of the fatness or the oiliness. So in terms of the water to fat ratio, most of these products are very high in the water or the hydration departments, which I think makes it so appropriate for those with oily or maybe acne prone skin. So yeah, they're definitely one of my favorite brands, and let's get started right away. So first, I'm going to share with you guys the products that are amazing. And yes, that is the name of the category. I thought I would change things up and make it a little bit more interesting. And so these are products that have worked wonderfully on my skin and that I would 100% recommend and that I would 100% repurchase myself, or I've already repurchased. So the first product is of course this Cosrx Whitehead Power Liquid. If you've watched my videos for quite some time now, you guys probably saw this coming. This has got to be my favorite product from Cosrx. This works superbly on my skin. It does so well in getting rid of my whitehead. So just to be brief, this is basically an exfoliating product, a chemical exfoliating product. So it has AHA in it, or AHA, and has 7% of it. That's why it's called AHA 7. What basically AHA does, it's a water-soluble ingredient, and that means that it will work on the surface of your skin and just make sure to detach the bond that holds your dead skin cells to your own skin. So that's why it does great job with my whiteheads and also smooth the texture on my skin overall. I have been through bottles and bottles of this. I am also running very low on this one as well, so of course I'm gonna get myself a new one. This works not only great for combination to oily skin or dehydrated skin, which is the skin type that I have, but it also works for dry skin, dry sensitive skin. And my sister who has dry sensitive skin, she also loves this product. So I think this is a great product for all types of skin. If you're looking for a good AHA exfoliating product that is affordable and that doesn't have like too long list of ingredients, I highly recommend this one. The next product that I absolutely love from Cosrx is this AC Collection Acne Patch. Now the AC Collection is their new collection targeted to acne prone skin, and this is the acne patch that came with the collection. And unlike their other acne patches, the shape of these are ovals, so they're a bit more slanted, and they have it in 3 different sizes, which I thought was great. This one, the biggest size they have here, is actually pretty big. It's almost like the size of like my thumb here. But what I love about them is that they stick on so well. And just to exemplify, I had a pustule acne growing right here at the sides of my nose. First of all, how weird is that, right? Out of all places, you had to pick the hardest place to pick it, right? I had to apply this patch like I would put on a nose ring, right? Like this. And obviously I thought it wouldn't really stick well just because of how awkward I would have to apply it, but it actually held on pretty well and I was very impressed. So I think the oval shape works better than the circular shape. I think with the circular shape, it has less surface area to stick on, so it doesn't really hold on for a very long time, but these do an excellent job in holding on, and I absolutely recommend them. Okay guys, I'm sorry, but I zoomed you guys out of it because I thought I was being way too close to the camera and I didn't want to be all up on your face. But anyways, the next two products I absolutely love from the brand are these two. This is the Cosrx Clear Fit Blemish Cushion, and this is the Clear Fit Spa Concealer. Girl, these are some high thick ass coverage products. And I remember I used to be obsessed with this cushion for like a semester while I was at uni. This was all I ever wore for that semester. I really loved it. It has very thick coverage, good longevity. It is matte. It is matte AF. It didn't get messy with my sebum at the end of the day. Now this doesn't give you the most elegant finish. It doesn't give you the most flawless looking skin if that's what you're looking for. No, this is a thick one. So when you apply this, people know you have product on your skin. It's great if you have a lot of acne to cover up, a lot of blemishes to cover up, and you don't want to use tons of product to cover it and you're in a hurry. Same goes for this concealer. This is a high-ass, thick-ass coverage concealer. Sometimes I like to wear this as foundation, really. I just apply a very thin layer of this all over and I'm good to go. Likewise, this is also very matte. It doesn't give you that flawless, sheer, elegant finish, but it's there to cover your blemishes up and it does the job pretty darn well. So this is another concealer or product that I absolutely love. Another two set of products that are unbelievable from Cosrx, and it is dripping with water because I just used it this morning, are these two cleansers. This one is the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser, and then this is kind of like the latest release. This is the Low pH First Cleansing Milk Gel. Both of them are super gentle, very hydrating, I must say. None of them like strip my skin's own hydration or like water. And what I love about them are they're both low pH. So what's great about low pH and why having low pH is important is that, so the ideal pH for our skin is about 5.5, and once the skin's able to maintain that pH level, it's able to work optimally, meaning that our skin is able to be very effective in what it does, protect our skin from dirt, germs, and really protect it well and just keep the hydration and all that goodness inside. So if we mess up that pH, our skin isn't able to function at its best, and that's why probably we get dirt, germs passing through, and that's why it's good to try not to mess up our skin's pH and probably use low pH products like this. I do use them mostly as second cleansers, or I use them if I maybe just had like a concealer on and I didn't go cray with my makeup. These do the job well. I love them both. I think it's just a matter of like what kind of texture you're into. This is a gel cleanser. This is a milk gel, so it's a little bit more thinner, it's a little bit more milkier, a little bit more lotion-like, if you will, and I highly recommend them, and these are super affordable as well. Another product that I absolutely love from this brand is the Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence, and I've showed you guys this product before. This is basically made out of snail secretion. So basically we get that slimy stuff of snail from the snail and we put it in here. So what this snail secretion filtrate does, it hydrates, it prevents with aging or wrinkles, it helps with acne. So there are tons of benefits, and what I really loved about this, despite the concept, is that it really did wonders for my dehydration. It really does bind to the skin. It doesn't feel oily at all, so I feel like even if you have maybe oily skin, this might be okay. Maybe combination skin. I'm not too sure about the oily skin, but maybe for combination skin, the formula is a bit more sticky, like loopy, very syrupy, but it's not sticky in a very unpleasant way. It's just sticky as you would imagine a snail to be. But yeah, it goes on pretty thinly, and for me, I do have to invest some time to really tap it in my face or else it will ball up like crazy. So I do prefer applying this during the night, not necessarily morning where I'm in a rush and I have to be out the door in 5. I did read a comment that it wasn't sufficient enough for those with dry skin. So maybe if you do have dry skin, maybe try a product like this. Ah, how smooth was that transition. So this is actually another product that I loved using from this brand. This is one of their actually newer products. This is the Balancium Comfort Ceramide Cream. Ceramide is a group of fat molecules from what I understand. And so this is absolutely great for those with dehydrated skin or combination skin or dry skin. What I really liked about the ceramide cream is that even though it is a bit more heavier compared to like the majority of the products you can find from Cosrx, compared to like the really heavy ceramide creams out there on the market, like for example the Dr. Jart one, this wasn't as overwhelmingly heavy. So I felt like on the spectrum it was kind of like in between middle and like really heavy. It was like right around here, and so this worked great on my skin without becoming really oily or heavy or suffocating. So I feel like if you have combination skin, dehydrated skin, this is a really good ceramide cream to try out. It does carry more of that conventional cream feel, but it's very soft and very creamy, and it does absorb onto your skin pretty well. Compared to a lot of the products that Cosrx carries, the ingredient list is a bit more longer. It does carry a bit more of that essential oil, so if you are sensitive, better check that out. But otherwise for me, it worked great. It felt very comfortable and nourishing on my own skin. So I highly recommend this one. Now here's a product that I think would work amazing for the summer, for like the hotter seasons, and it is the oil-free ultra nourishing lotion with birch sap. Like its name, it is oil-free. It's just super hydrating on your skin, and so I think this would work great for those with acne-prone skin for the summer. I absolutely enjoy this for the summer myself. This product is like vanilla ice cream. It does seem a little bland and boring, but you can never go wrong with vanilla ice cream, right? It always tastes good no matter which shop you go to, which ice cream shop you go to. This product is exactly like that. You can't go wrong with this, especially if you have oily skin. If you have dry skin, no, hunty, put it down. I feel like this would be too drying for you. This does carry alcohol in it, but I feel like that alcohol is in here as a solvent to help like make the formula seem a little bit more refreshing, very lighter, pleasant, because I didn't find this to be drying or irritating on my skin at all. Yeah, so it just has that really nice, pleasant, refreshing texture that your skin would love during the summer. So I highly recommend this one as well. Last but not least, I have the AC Collection Ultimate Spot Cream. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe I have finally found an alternative cream, spot cream, from my Medicube Red Erasing Cream, which is a spot treatment cream that I always talk about and I always rave about. This works in a similar mechanism. This is for your acne, and once you apply it on your acne, it really does suck up all the pustular oil and really helps it calm down. It also has zinc oxide to help absorb the sebum, and it also has calamine. Now I realize that calamine is an ingredient that a lot of sources seem to have different opinions on. I of course try to do my research on certain ingredients, and calamine, some resources say it's like dangerous, some resources say it's safe for pregnant women to use. Most of my sources say it's okay to use, so I am just going with that. Calamine also helps absorb any excessive sebum, so it works like the zinc oxide. Mind you, be careful of how you open it. I thought this was just like a squeezing tool that you use, but no. Basically, you have to turn the nozzle on this for the product to come out. If you squeeze the tube, the product will seep through and kind of like explode like this. So don't do that. I had to learn that the hard way, and I don't think it's as harsh or aggressive as the Red Erasing Cream. That one is really, really drying, really stiff, and so I don't recommend using that as a cream, nor with this one. Same with this one. I don't recommend using this as like a cream for all over your skin unless you're using like a really, really thin layer of it and you're spreading it really thinly. So that was all the products that I had for the amazing category. Now for the products that were kind of meh. Now this meh category basically refers to a set of products that just didn't work for me and that I wouldn't consider finishing the rest of the bottle. Luckily, as I was actually trying out all the products, I didn't find any product to be like catastrophic. I wasn't like, why would they make this? For every single product, I thought it was okay. It's just that with these meh product. They just didn't work for my skin, and I'm actually kind of nervous to go through them because I don't want anyone to be offended. These are just personally my opinions. I don't speak for the brand or anyone else but myself. So please watch this with an open mind because I know you will, because you guys are all very sweet and very loving and kind, and I have the best subscribers in the world. So I'm gonna stop babbling and start with this list. The first product is this low pH PHA Barrier Mist. And it sucks because I actually like what's inside. So this is, of course, once again, low pH, great to maintain our skin's optimal level, and it has PHA in it. PHA is also an exfoliating ingredient, but its size is bigger than AHA, which means that it won't pass through your skin and thus is less aggressive than AHA, so it's more gentle to use because it won't seep through your skin. It also works as a barrier mist, which I thought was interesting. So what this does is it creates a barrier on top of your skin, so it can either keep your skincare or makeup from evaporating and disappearing. And it actually did work as a barrier. When I used this, it didn't feel drying at all. I really felt like my skincare was being protected, so I really liked what was inside. The only reason this is in the meh list is because the nozzle is very, very stiff. And so for me, guys, the nozzle is very important when it comes to mist. It needs to be very easy to use because mist, I feel like, is something that you just use in a whiff. Alas, it really is a pity because I really do enjoy it. So I think I might use the whole bottle, but it won't be something that I repurchase unless Cosrx, you guys come out with a new packaging. Oh, by the way, guys, just in case you guys were interested, this does not carry any scent. Alright, the next product of this meh list is this Cosrx Lucky Moisture Stick. This is basically like an oil slash moisturizing stick. Very, very light. I thought because of its appearance, I thought it would be very heavy, very oily, but it's actually very, very light. Now, the only reason this product is in this meh category is because I'm just not familiar with the concept of this product, and so I just don't ever reach out for this. Over the course of 3 months that I was trying all these products out, I had to constantly remind myself to try it at least in some way because I don't know how to use it to its best advantage. Now, even though it says it's for your dry skin surface, I think this might be even too light for those with dry skin. I think if you have maybe combination skin, this will work well. I just didn't see myself reaching out for this a lot, and that is the reason why this is in the meh category. The next product of this meh category is the Centella Blemish Cream. It has 50% of the Centella Asiatic water extract and also 7% of zinc oxide. And this reminded me an awful lot of the Dr. Jart Blemish Cream, you know, the one that I'm always talking about. So it's kind of similar, even the formula seems similar and what it does on the skin seems similar. However, I do find that the formula isn't as elegant as the Dr. Jart one. I feel like you have to be very, very careful with this. If you want to apply it underneath your makeup, you have to use a very, very small amount, and I mean a very thin amount. For me, usually I like to use these types of creams during the night where I can dump like a whole amount to really calm down my skin. However, this ends up like crumbling and being really crusty and just drying off of my skin so that it doesn't really hold on well. I felt like this was a formula that was really difficult and very fickle to work with, and so that's why it didn't really work for me. So yeah, I have shared with you my top favorite products from Cosrx and also products that didn't work for me. Now, if you guys have any other opinions about these products, let me know in the comments down below so everyone, not only myself, but everyone can read about them and we can just share our knowledge. That's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next. Ciao! I just really didn't get a...